our next guest perform earlier. He began singing in church when he was just 5 years old with his family gospel group, Wings of Faith. Much later, he joined New Edition before releasing 8 solo successful albums. He's a 2-time Grammy winner whose new song is called One Night. It's available wherever you buy your music. Please welcome back to the stage, Johnny Gill.
My God, let me tell you finally. Listen, I'm 43 years in this business. There's not many people that can get me excited, and I couldn't wait to get here to finally meet you because I've been following you for years. Oh my God, yeah. So I was just like, oh my God, I was just excited.
I have been a fan as well. I'm keeping it cool right now, man. I'm very excited. I don't know if they have me on it. I remember when we do this thing where I read names before people come on, and I'm doing like promo things. And I was like, Johnny Gill! I was very excited. I wish they'd send that to you. I was very excited. I'm very excited for this. Thank you for singing earlier.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah.
And can I just say, your staff, they are everyone here is just absolutely
thank you.
Amazing.
They are. Well, let's get back to you. Let's talk about the new song, One Night. So tell me about it.
One Night. You know, it's a song that's just talking about relationships, which we all go through times where sometimes we're just, you know, we screw up. It's a part of, we're all human. And so what I wanted to do with this song was to just acknowledge, especially as a man, being able to acknowledge and take accountability when you have made decisions that sometimes are not the best decisions that can end up impacting people. And that's what I learned over the years of growing up and being in so many relationships is, you know, as a kid, I was 15 when I did my first album. It's like growing up and just dating so many women, you know, it's almost like a kid in the candy store. You don't realize until you start to get older how much, you know, hurting.
The domino effect.
Yeah, so when you're just going, oh, I'm done with her, I'm going over here. I'm done with her, I'm going over here. And not realizing until one day you get your heart broken and you're lying on your bed for 2 weeks going, oh my God, I can't breathe. She's gone. Oh, no.
Oh, it sucks when it has to happen like that for you to learn the lesson in life.
And you go,
like,
oh my God. But you know, you learn from that. And this relationship, and talking about relationships, it's just important to understand how to take some level of accountability when you're dealing with being in a relationship, because it's not just you.
That's growing up too.
Yeah,
I think, you know, the previous was, you know, youth. I think in our youth we do stuff like that and then we're like, oh,
yeah,
you know?
You look back, and you just go, hey, I screwed up. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So wait, at 21, this is a good segue, because at 21 you joined New Edition. Like, how do you feel like you changed the group musically?
You know, I came in and I had a very mature voice. Even at 16, I had a very mature voice.
Yeah.
And everyone kept saying that when I first signed with Atlantic, that they kept saying, well, what are we gonna do with this kid that's got this big voice, but the body has gotta catch up with the voice? When I joined the guys, they were in a place where they were just making that transition and wanted to have more of a mature sound. People say to me all the time, they go, man, you really changed that group. You did this, you did that, you did this. But the truth of the matter for me is that we met because it was just true destiny. It was God's plan, because I see a million great singers all over the place, and not everyone get an opportunity to get, you know, for people to be exposed to them. And I think having that opportunity with the group that was already hot, they were the hottest boy band in the land. So,
I'm aware.
And having an opportunity to be able to to join them was a stage that was provided to me that allowed people to get a chance to be exposed, for people to get a chance to see my talent. Or I could have just been another talented guy singing around in the
No, it is
city.
true. We know so many people. I know so many people that are so talented. I'm like, why are they not on the radio? I'm like,
I see it
they're
every day.
Insane.
Yeah, I see it every day.
It is a lot of hard work, but it's also the opportunity that kind of comes about. Bobby Brown rejoined the group later on. So how did the chemistry change? Because my other question for this is, it's like being, I think maybe because I'm a solo artist, but I always thought it would be cool to be a part of. I liked a lot of groups whenever I grew up. I know, but I just mean to share the pressure of it and
Let it stay a dream.
I I just need to share the pressure of it, and I'm always, look, I'm the kid that loves to make, like I'm in a fantasy football league, and I was like, let's make sweatshirts, guys. Like, you know, matching sweatshirts. Like, I'm that tool. So, like, I love a team thing. So, like, I think it would be great.
No, honestly, to be truthful with you, I love when we all meet up, but it brings great balance to be a solo artist and be a part of a group.
To know how to blend.
When we come together, it's like, there used to be madness all the time because we're actually real. People don't understand when they say, how that you guys can be together 43 years and go through so much stuff that you guys have gone through. And we went through a lot.
Yeah.
And we're real, real siblings. And I'm talking about from knockdown, drag out fights, screaming, yelling, to all that stuff. But then you'll look around and you'll see us back together like real siblings. So it's something that you can't manufacture. It's just, that's who we are. And that's a part of, we've all been a part of each other's lives for so long.
Yeah.
But it's fun when we come together and we're in the room. It's nothing at this stage of our lives, just nonstop of laughter. It's like all of this stuff, these stories that we have about, hey, remember when? You remember when you? And it's just like nonstop of laughter in the room until it's time, until it's
See,
showtime.
that's fun. That's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a short break. Johnny's new song is called One Night. It's available wherever you buy your music.